Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do, especially in these very, very difficult times. Beautiful weather over the weekend. I hope everybody stayed in your gardens and weren't responsible for those for the parks slowly to be closed as a result of it, because that's a very, very immature attitude from a lot of people, just to go out and play in the garden when we're supposed to be in the middle of a worldwide pandemic that is killing thousands of people. As always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, including the 1976 home shirt that inspired this season's home kit. Also there's the 1980 FA Cup final shirt that inspired this season's away kit. There's the boys of '86 in there. There's the Paolo Di Canio shirts as well. There's loads of stuff there available, guys. So go at any purchase you make through the link in the description below. The commission that the channel would normally get, what I'll be donating to the NHS to help us, to help them, and them to help us at the same point, for that matter. So today's video, live stream, we are discussing, and hopefully there's going to be some comments coming in while we're talking about it, the poll that I put up on the channel Twitter account. Thank you very much to everybody that did it. There's 179 people that made this, took part in the poll. So thank you very much for your time, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. Now, the poll is basically discussing who you miss more. So let's have a look. So who do you miss more? Is that Paolo Di Canio, Dimitri Payet, or Carlos Tevez? Now, as you can see, just Di Canio stands out by 51.4% out of 179. Payet in the 41.6%, and third, Tevez at 5%. Now, that tells quite a few things to me. One, it obviously doesn't reflect the entire fan base's thoughts, because only 179 people out of the 629 people that follow me voted. But thank you to everybody that did, of course. There's going to be more polls coming up on there, and I'll be doing more videos about that. So please do follow the account on Twitter. I'm just going to block an idiot. Apologies, guys. There you go. So Ben Davis, welcome, mate. Ben Davis says it's got to be Paolo Di Canio for me. But yeah, agreed, Ben. But as I say, these results aren't as brilliant as I thought they were going to be. I was hoping, bearing in mind we're supposed to be doing nothing at the moment. But I appreciate the time, badly timed of the weekend. As you can see, I've been out in the sun and caught a little bit of it. But I was literally only sitting in the garden before anybody starts trolling me on that. But but for me, it tells these results tell me quite a few things. One, that a few other people have done a very similar poll over the last few weeks and months, and it's nice to see from one point of view a lot of people are of the same opinion still, which is good. Most people seem to be missing either Payet or Di Canio. Ben, as you know, mate, I miss Di Canio more than the other two. Now, the reason why I chose these three is because they basically weren't here for very long, but made a massive, massive impact on the fan base, and also the Premier League as well, for that matter. I mean, Paolo Di Canio, God, don't get me started on him. I mean, obviously his most famous attribute to the game, shall we say, is that Wimbledon goal that he scored. Arguing with Frank Lampard over taking a penalty as well, for that matter, in the Blackburn game. Loads, and Payet, for example, his solo goal against Middlesbrough in the first season at the London Stadium. His free kicks, of course, as well, for that matter. Carlos Tevez, with the amount of goals that he scored that helped us stay up. He didn't keep us stay up. They weren't all individual goals. He helped us stay up. In that what's known as the Great Escape under Kirbishley. Stan, hello, mate. Good to see you, fella. This is quite a good point you make here. Loyalty goes a long way with me, so Di Canio from me. Payet couldn't wait to get out of the door. Agreed, mate, 100%. But guys, as I say, it was a bit of a I can't say it was a biased question, but it's not exactly open either, for that matter, because at the end of the day, these are the three players in recent history that have been here for not a long period of time. I know obviously Di Canio was there the longest out of the three, But he hasn't been here for, those three players made the biggest impact in the shortest period of time. And but the guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has done those votes. I mean, for me, as I said, it's Paolo Di Canio 100%. The majority of the older fans, shall we say, sway towards Paolo Di Canio. The younger fans, which is quite clear from the votes I've been seeing recently, are going for Payet. Flamboyant, 100%. Very, very good player. I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit over it, a little bit too big for his boots in certain ways. Paolo Di Canio, very, very passionate man. Exactly what we need in the centre forward stroke striker. Again, a little bit too big on his boots for a few times. And Carlos Tevez, of course, couldn't speak a word of English, but was able to play exceptionally well for a team as a result of it. Ben says that all players I enjoyed watching. Di Canio was with us for longer, though. He did have a lot of great memories and moments. Yeah, as I said, mate, he was there for the longest out of the three. But yeah, an absolutely superb player. But guys, there's not much more really to talk about because nobody's really talking, and there's not enough viewers on here to do it at the same time. But thank you very much for your time, guys. If you're watching the replay, put who you're voting for. Rick Cogger says, "Hi, Rick." Said, "Hi, I voted Payet for me." Fair enough. Proves my point. Not that your vote is wrong in any shape or form. It just goes to show that, say, the ones that voted for Payet are a lot younger than the ones that voted for Di Canio. Not there's anything wrong with that in any shape or form. But guys, thank you very much for your time. As I said, if you're watching the replay, please put your comments in the comment section below. If you like the video and you feel I deserve it, then by all means, please do click the like button. The more likes these videos get, the more exposure it gets on the channel, and therefore the bigger the audience gets eventually. Now, also, please share this content with anybody you feel may want to watch it. It's great that we've got people watching from Facebook as well. I'm going to try and build up the Facebook audience a little bit more. Then I'm going to switch back to Periscope and try and get that account going as well. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of this relatively cloudy but nice warm day. And I'll see you very, very soon. You take care now, and all the best.